Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we are doing a pick a card on what you can expect in the week ahead. Just some things to keep in mind, possibly some stuff that may come up, things like that. I have 3 piles for you today. I have pile 1, which is this black obsidian wand or point. Pile 2 is rainbow fluorite wand, and pile 3 is a clear quartz wand. So take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, that's completely fine. You could just have something in another pile that your guides wanted you to know, or you could have a really busy week. So again, take a deep breath, go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. The timestamps will be in the description box below, so if you're having a hard time choosing, feel free to click, look at the timestamps. Sometimes people choose by the numbers as well. So 1, 2, and 3, and I will see you guys at your pile. Thanks, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 1. You guys picked this really awesome obsidian, which is volcanic glass point. Obsidian is one of my all-time favorite crystals. And we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead, in the next 7 days, whenever you're finding this. This is a timeless reading. Just know you found it at the time, so it's over the next week. I always start off with the tarot. I added a card from the Lenormand as well for your overall energy of the week. So you guys have a Page of Swords. You have the World. And you guys have the Ways. So overall energy for this week. Expect some communication coming in. Expect some clarity. Possibly new information coming in this week, and some completed cycles. There may be like a missing piece that comes in of information that helps you complete out a cycle. Possibly some of you guys also could be looking at traveling, which is kind of depicted in this picture, but the Ways is about making a decision, making a choice on which way to go. So you could get some clarity if we're combining all these together. Get some some information, some knowledge, and some clarity on which choice to make and help you complete out a cycle, or potentially complete out one cycle to start a new cycle. The World is the last card of the major arcana, and then we start all over again. Again, this card is also about travel. So some of you guys could be booking a travel, figuring out which way you want to go. For some reason, I'm hearing road trips. For some of you guys, potentially in a desert-like area. But just know that, yeah, there's going to be things completing out, knowledge coming in, and you'll be able to make some really interesting choices this week to really put you on path and on course to your next venture. All right, let's see what else you guys have going on. We have Sanctuary. With a calm, focused mind and enjoyment at each moment, you create your very own sanctuary. So you're being very guided this week to make sure you take time to create that internal, sanctuary for yourself. Have some moments, steal some moments for yourself. If you find yourself super busy, super hectic, with the overall energy, it does feel like a lot is going on for you guys this week. So don't forget, even if it's like 5 minutes, to just pause, stop, enjoy something. If it's tea, coffee, something you enjoy like that, even taking those small moments just to relish and really be in that moment, even if you can only do it for like 2 minutes, it's going to be worth it. Finding that little piece of sanctuary is really going to just help keep you calm throughout the day if you can do that many times. So basically being very mindful in your moments this week. You guys have choosing your path. I love when these line up. I don't look at them until we're here. So again, we have this like winding road kind of vibe with some mountains going on here. So there could be some obstacles, or you might feel like you're approaching some obstacles that you have to overcome. But just know that all things are possible this week. And no matter what you choose, like this message is coming in that someone needs to understand that there is no really wrong choice. It's just a different experience. And even if you start going down, make a choice and you start going down one road, if you feel like your soul is like, oh, we shouldn't be here, you can pivot, you can change, you can go down a different path. Just try not to be fearful of this choice, and just look as an adventure and as an experience coming in. Just know that all things are possible. Everything's going to line up and things are going to work out for you. We also have self-care. So this kind of mirrors this image about, and this message of really taking some moments, even if it's, again, just a small moment. Not everyone can take a week off and just lap of luxury, right? So, but taking these small moments in your day, stealing a moment to yourself when possible, instead of like mindlessly scrolling through social media, stopping yourself and even just taking a couple minutes of a deep breath in and out is a really beautiful way to really focus in on some self-care for yourself. But yeah, putting yourself first is a big thing. And maybe this choice, maybe you're having a choice that's hard to make. Maybe you're being guided to also putting yourself first in that choice, and that might help you make it. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. So this feels very light worker-esque. So you guys could be shining some light in your world, possibly on a grand scale for some of you guys with this world coming in. So some of you guys could be doing a venture that might open you up to helping a lot of people throughout the world, or it can just be within your world. But just make sure that you're sharing some gifts. I feel like some of you guys are sitting on like almost like a gold mine kind of thing. Like you have these inherent beautiful qualities about yourself. So make sure you are illuminating others with those, because you have a very special mission and very radiant light coming through. All right, so you guys also have sing. So, and she's got a little brush here. So this might be something just singing on your own. This reminds me of like that throat chakra, kind of like singing and vocalizing yourself through your throat. I am now getting really tight through my neck. So if you haven't been speaking your truth, or feel like I don't know if anyone's having like some thyroid issues or even tightness through your shoulders, where you're not quite sure why you're locking up through this point, you're being guided to really work that throat chakra. And one way to do that is sing. You can sing in the shower, you can sing alone. I'm a horrible singer, so anyone stuck in a car with me, I apologize usually, but I do love to sing, and it's just a really beautiful way to really clear and energize your throat chakra coming in. I don't know why that's coming in super clear, but and your chakra card is the throat chakra. Gosh, I love that. And I just noticed that we have this blue butterfly here, which is the color of the throat chakra. On this card, it says, truth, speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. So a lot of you guys are being guided to speak your truth. Maybe this choice has to do about you putting yourself first and being honest and open about what you need and what your personal truth is. And that's a big theme for pile one, is you guys like really standing in your truth, speaking your truth, possibly singing your truth, but really just using that throat chakra and propelling your voice into the world this week. For love, you guys have communication and you guys have flirt. So some of you guys could be getting some flirty communication, some fun, maybe some messages in your DM. I do feel like this is like either text or very written communication coming in, but in a very flirty manner. So when it comes to love this week, you guys, like, I just feel like playful, fun energy, possibly being guided to flirt with somebody else, maybe shoot your shot this week with somebody, if you feel so guided to. But that's what you guys kind of have going on for love. I'm going to pull some love messages for the different zodiac elements. If you're new here, I like to pull a card for the different zodiac elements depending on who you're dealing with. This could be a message from them, and then I'll pull some letters and charms as well to also tap into what's going on for your guys' week. So I'm going to start with earth sign. So if you happen to be dealing with an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is what they'd want to say. So for those in pile 1 dealing with an earth sign, let's see what you got. I don't know why I let you go. I don't know why I let you go. Sorry, that wasn't in the light. So there's some regret going on with some earth signs. So for water signs, those dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, I've been thinking about how I can fix things between us. Okay, whoop. I'm not going to take that. Okay, those dealing with a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do they want to say? This one. Everything will be all right. Please trust me. Those dealing, last not least, air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see, what do the air signs want to say? Maybe we are better off separated. So those are the messages. And let's get your guys' charms. I'm going to try to adjust this light a little bit so we can see. Realize how dark that was. All right, so first I'm going to pull a zodiac dice. This is someone you could be dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of this sign. So you guys have Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus this week. You could be a Taurus. Energy of like that second house kind of energy. So very grounded, rooted, earth energy, like very tangible. 5 senses could be coming through if you don't happen to be actually dealing with a Taurus. Next, I'm going to get some letters. So this could be someone's initials, your initials, sometimes they spell out words, or locations, or something meaningful to you. Take it as you will. Pile 1's letters and initials. So we have a Q, O, O, a Z, A, N, and A. So kind of leave those there. And then let's pull some charms. So what else, guys, for pile 1 do they need to know about their week? Do they need to keep in mind? Let's dig in deep in the bottom of this bag here. All right, we have Princess and Hug. We have the Lovers. Oh, sorry, excuse me. This is the Two of Cups, which is very similar, and the Fool. So with these 2 tarot cards, so there could be a new beginning in love for a lot of you guys, or a new beginning in a partnership. Or also taking a risk of involving a partnership, potentially love, because 2 of Cups is very much that loving partnership kind of vibe there. We do have this Elephant, so memories could be big, nostalgia, things like that. Possibly something coming up that you feel like you haven't been able to forget. Could be cycling back around. We do have this little bee here. I don't know why I just heard that. I heard stung with love. So there could be like this communication that comes in could surprise you. Sometimes this feels like a surprise kind of vibe here, but also sweet as honey is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing someone's going to be like struck by a love bug kind of thing. That's so silly, but that's how that came in. Some of you guys could have like bee could be just meaningful in your connection. We do have this deer or a stag here. Sometimes that represents a divine masculine energy. I'm also hearing like being very stoic this week. Like something's going to involve you needing to be stoic. We have the Hasma hand here. So you'll be very protected and guided and have a lot of strength this week as well. So those are kind of your, oh yeah, someone should be getting a hug. I didn't really touch on the princess and the hug. So you could be feeling like a princess. It says divine on the back. Could be feeling like a prince or a princess this week. Someone could actually call you that for some reason, could come in. But those are your charms, pile 1. So I'm going to end this here. As always, thank you guys for spending your time with me. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know if this is already starting to come true for you, or feel free to come back and let me know how it went. I love when you guys do that. It's always very cool to see. If anyone is interested in a personal reading, I will have the link to get a reading with me. I do readings on love, life, everything in between, spirituality, gifts, guides, stuff like that. Yeah, just click that link and you can it'll take you over to how to book a reading with me. As always, thank you guys so very much, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. You're sitting there. Hello. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked this rainbow fluorite wand here. Very, very pretty. And we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead. This is a timeless reading, so no matter when you're finding this, just know that over the next week, this is what you can expect to come in. We're going to start with your overall energy for the week with the tarot and a card from the Lenormand. You guys have the 9 of Pentacles. You have a 10 of Cups, and then you have the Clover. So overall energy, it's going to be very abundant, like almost like you're gathering your harvest this week. All the hard work you've been putting in is going to be paying off. And then we also have the 10 of Cups with it. So very fulfilled, very happy, loving situation. For some of you guys, this could be feeling also very independent energies at times as the 9 of Pentacles, but we do have the 10 of Cups. So whatever energy you're sitting in, abundance is coming in and you're going to feel on top of the world here. Yeah, I'm not getting too much else about that, but just know like it's feeling really good. Your overall energy is really good. And then we also have the clover, which is the 4-leaf clover, which is good luck. So overall, guys, this is going to be a very good week for you guys, feeling very secure, very just on top of the world is what they keep saying. I guess on top of the world, that song. Do, 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 do. I have no idea who sings that. I'm not going to try to sing it. I'm a horrible singer, but just know it's, yeah, on top of the world vibes for you guys. Next, you guys have clarity. Clearing your mind brings you closer to your sacred inner wisdom. So, of course, I'm going to get a nod to if you're feeling scattered, make sure you're trying to take moments to be mindful, possibly meditate, really going within to help clear your mind. Also, if you're ever feeling too much in your head, make sure you're grounding yourself. That does also help bring clarity and help you bring you back down to earth if you've been too much in your head. But this week is also just going to overall, I think, feeling very lucky, very prosperous, very happy, and then a lot of clarity coming in for you guys. Next, you guys have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through and to you. So yeah, we do have a 10 of Cups here, guys. So things are just working out in your favor. Everything is flowing. You know, they have that saying like, let what flows, flows, and what crashes, crashes. I feel like this is a flows this week, you know, and again, flowing with the heart. So much clarity, so much abundance coming in, like your ships are coming in this week. We have this little ship on here, and everything's just going to be working out. I really want this to be my pile. This is a great pile. Join in. So you guys are being guided to possibly also join in something. Maybe if you've been looking at doing something new this week, you're joining in. Someone's been like inviting you out to go do something. You're being guided to get together with some other people as much as possible. If you can't do that physically in person, possibly join in with a group online, something like that. But this is definitely feeling like doing something with other people, really, and maybe also putting yourself out there. If you've been holding yourself back a lot lately, I feel like you're going to be in this energy of like, I can actually go out and do things again. I can like get with a group, do things. So if someone invites you to do something and you're on the fence about, should I do it? Should I not do it? You're really being guided to go ahead and jump in and join into the fun, this week. Possibly some of you guys are going to be joining a group or joining a new gym for some of you guys. I don't know. But joining in on something in it. But I think it's something you've been like debating for a while. I don't feel like this is necessarily a brand new thing. This is something that you've kind of been sitting on the fence, and this is the week to really join in and do it. Next, you guys have embarking on an adventure. Savor the wonders of the world. Yeah, it's like it's time to join in and have some fun. Like almost like if you've been in like this stagnant kind of bubble energy for a while, this is the week that it's like you're breaking through, you're going out and doing things. Possibly some of you guys could be traveling. We do have the pyramids here, Taj Mahal, Big Ben. We have the Eiffel Tower, and it looks like, I can't remember that little arch. I think that's in China or Japan. I can't recall. I apologize. But going on a new adventure, doing like, possibly sightseeing. We do have this girl here with this telescope. If I bring it too close, it gets dark. But really joining in the fun and getting out there and doing something new and different and kind of pushing yourself a little bit too. I think you're going to have to like maybe suck up some fears about going after this thing you've been wanting to do and just do it already. You guys have treat. So treat yourself to some fun things, possibly some desserts, even healthier desserts. We do have a lot of fruit in here. But I'm hearing also like, make sure you're like, they talk about like eating the rainbow. Make sure you're eating a variety of foods this week, lots of different colors. I'm also hearing antioxidants are important for somebody, like to detox some stuff out. Maybe look up detox water. That's very interesting coming in, but someone may need to, like if you've been feeling a little sluggish and stuff, like look and Google like detox water. There's a lot of different recipes. A lot of it's just water and lemon, but I'm being guided to advise you to put more things in. One that was given to me recently, not that it was made up, but was pushed on me by my guides, it was cucumber, strawberry, lemon, mint, and I think that was it. I don't know, but for some reason they kept telling me the strawberries were important, that I needed them for something that my body needed for my detox. But but even though this is like looking like a dessert, but they keep telling me detox water. So I think that's really important. I mean, hydrating, but also like getting like these extra fruits and organic of nature too in there to help. Something about it is like the nutrients in those fruits is what your body needs and can come out through the water if you make some detox water with it. Okay. Next, you guys have this solar plexus chakra and citrine, and this is about abundance. This is the world is abundant, and you choose the way, or when you choose to see it that way. You guys do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is that abundant energy, but this is also guiding you to make sure you're seeing the abundance. Like if we focus on the negative, we tend to just see negative things, but if you start focusing on the positive, you notice more positive things. That's just, a law of like where you put your attention, and then that also attracts that more of that stuff in. But it's just a very abundant week overall for you guys. So for love, you guys have mystery and soul connection. So for some reason, this feels like separate, like two separate people. But there could be mysteries evolving around a new soul connection coming in. This does feel like also new energy. At least one of these cards is. So there could be someone that, it's a little bit of a mask, but I don't feel like this is like someone masking who they truly are. It feels like just in mystery. But then, also, gosh, this really just feels like together though, and separate. I don't know. There must be a lot of you guys that picked this pile. So take this as it fits for you, but there could be some mystery around a soul connection, or there could be a new person that's coming in and then a soul connection. But this feels like a coming back around. It feels like something coming back in. Either you've revisited it or it's brand new, but it's coming back around again. So take that as you will. All right, next I'm going to pull messages from the zodiac elements. If you're new here, just going to go over each of the zodiac element sets, and if you're dealing with one of them, it'd be the message from them. So I'm going to start off with the earth elements, which are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you're dealing with a Taurus earth sign, then this is what they'd want to say. These are love messages. So you are my twin flame, my love. Wow, okay. Next, if you're dealing with a water sign, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, what do they want to say? You are my Two of Cups. You are my soulmate. All right, and there's that Ten of Cups. So that, but yeah, very soulmate-y energy. All right, so if you're dealing with a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, You guys got 2. The thought of you with someone else drives me insane, and I hate the distance between us. It doesn't feel good. All right. And then those dealing with the air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do they want to say? I'm realizing your love was holding me together. All right. Last but not least, we're going to pull letters and charms to see what else you guys have going on for your week. First, I will pull a zodiac sign. So you could be dealing with someone heavily this week that's of this sign or the energy of this sign. So we have Aries here, which is that first house kind of energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries fire sign or that first house energy, which sometimes can be about yourself. So this could be also a self-driven week for some of you guys where you're being asked to put yourself first. All right, let's see. Let's pull some letters. Pile 2 letters. Let's see. All right, we have an E, a V, an S, a D, and an R. So R, S, E, V, and D. So this could be someone's initials, your initials. Sometimes it spells words. I'll let you guys do what you want with that. Sometimes it's locations too that are important to you. All right, and then pull some charms. So for pile 2, what else do they need to know about their week, please? Anything else that may need to come through? Okay, so we have the camera. So you could be looking at old pictures, being nostalgic this week. Also, someone could be spying on you on your social media. Oh, we have another D that came through. But yeah, pictures are heavily involved this week. We have a bookworm, so you could be getting some new information coming in or possibly reading a book very simply, but also feels like some new information. We do have the skeleton here, so it always feels like skeleton in the closet, like a secret's going to be revealed this week. We have make-believe, so there could be, maybe some stuff that you've been daydreaming about coming true as well. And then we have the Fool, which is all about a new beginning, taking a risk, taking that leap of faith this week. So a lot of newness coming in, awesome nostalgia. I really feel like some people are looking at your social media, or for some of you guys, if you have a social media business, I feel like that's going to be growing this week as well. It's going to be kicking off or maybe even starting a new something on social media where a lot of people are going to see you in a really good way. So there you go, pile 2. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for spending time with me. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do have a link for that in the description box. I do readings on life, love, spirituality, and everything in between. So feel free to find all the information there. And as always, thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, and share. It always helps the channel so much, and I always greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to hearing you guys from the comments, even if you just let me know which pile you picked. I love hearing that as well. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys have a lovely week. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked the clear quartz wand here, or point. Has a lot of inclusions in it. It's really, really quite beautiful. Look at that. Okay, anyway, sorry. It's like people blow off clear quartz sometimes as if it's just oh, it's just clear quartz. I freaking love clear quartz. It's an amplifier. It's gonna help any other crystal you have with it be amplified as well, if you guys didn't know that. So for some reason I'm hearing amplification is a big message this week for you guys, things being amplified. But let's get started. So I'm going to start with the tarot and a card from the Lenormand. Lenormand, I never say that right. But for your overall energy. So you guys have 2 major arcana cards. So that's also when the major arcana pop up, that's usually like a very intense kind of energy. So keep that in mind. You guys have Justice and High Priestess. So there could be, for some of you guys, a legal matter coming in, but I'm hearing a truth is coming in with this sort of truth kind of like stabbing right through this raven or crow on this picture. It feels like it's just like, and it's right through the throat. So just a truth is coming in, or you possibly should be speaking your truth. With the High Priestess here, you may already know this. So it might be, this could be a one-off. So take this, but it's coming in very specifically. These are general readings, so take what resonates. But for someone, something that you've known, like you just know in your gut, in your heart of hearts, like that there's this truth, but you didn't really necessarily like have the proof. I think that's all going to be like playing out this week. Like you're going to be like, I knew it. Like something is going to, and it could be big for some of you guys, smaller for some of you guys. I feel like actually this isn't just super specific. This is a message for a lot of you guys. There's going to be a moment where you're going to be like, I knew it. And it's going to be like that little like internal like, yes, you do know things. You need to trust your intuition this week. Like you're very tapped in, tuned in more than you like allow yourself to believe at times, but like a truth is coming in. Again, for other you guys, there could be like a legal matter clearing up. That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Some of you guys, sometimes marriage is represented here too. And then, then you guys have the ring. I wasn't doing that on purpose. So the ring here is as a level of commitment. We could be very like literal and say someone's getting engaged this week or married. However, this is also just a card that represents commitment, things going to the next level here for you guys. But you could be committing to something, to a new adventure, to something that you've been really pulled towards. Also with the High Priestess here, this does feel like very soul path, soul journey kind of vibe. So you could be committing to like a next step in your life after you find out some truth about things. But things also, justice is about balance. So this week also it's going to be balancing things out, possibly between what you see in your external world, between what you know in your real world, or your internal world. Yeah. It's almost like they're balancing out, like these internal knowings you have and everything you've been seeing on the outside is all just going to be blending and balancing out, and almost like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened kind of vibe. So also could be some manifestations going on, like you've been working on manifesting some things into your reality, and that could be coming through this week. You guys aren't going to believe me. I literally don't look at these cards, but I sound like a liar right now with this card popping up. But anyways, take it as you will. I don't care. Manifestation. This is turn desires into reality by activating the power of manifestation. I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. Anywho, so again, like I was saying, big week for things materializing that have been internally within you, coming, like you're seeing like these knowings that have been within you, you're seeing them manifest and become reality. Manifestation can go both ways though, guys. So if you've been focusing on things that you don't want, we can also manifest those into our lives. So be mindful of that. It works both ways, good and bad. So make sure your primary thoughts are of things that you want to bring in. Of course, we all worry. It happens. It's human nature. But just don't make sure your primary thoughts and what you focus on the most is the things that you want versus the things that you don't want. And saying things like, well, I don't want this to happen. Well, just focus on what you actually want to happen. That's the key. And feeling that as well. So manifestation is big. And then you guys have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So you're being guided this week to really step into your power. Possibly some of you guys could be speaking some truth, helping lead the way. This beacon for others really reminds me of that light worker kind of vibe with the lighthouse. Like you may be someone's light in a storm. Like you're going to help them see the way. You're carrying this torch and really helping others this week. And that can be on a grand level and a small level. And don't dismiss that. Just helping one person, helping someone else out by even with an experience you've been through, somewhere that you have wisdom about, that can be huge for someone else, regardless if you feel like it's big or small. So it's just, blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk with this pile. I'm getting so tongue-tied. There's just a lot of energy, but it's super exciting. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. But speak your truth, man. Pile 3. This is a week to really focus on your intentions, your power, and realize how powerful you guys are. If you've been like trying to do some stuff and it just hasn't been working out, this may be the week where everything starts coming together. And you're like, oh, I can do that. Like, I've been trying to manifest this thing for so long, and you're like maybe giving up, and now you're going to be standing in your power, and you might be teaching others on how to do that as well. You guys have realizations and epiphanies. So again, that aha moment, I love this pile. Gosh, this is so fun for me. Sorry. This is a good one for me because it's like everything I'm saying, like the next card just reveals that. Okay, so realizations and epiphanies. So those aha moments, those things just like, wow, I can do this. Again, also for some of you, it's a lot of truth is coming in. A lot of this, just things that I feel like you're just getting so many confirmations on gut feelings you've been having, and you're realizing how powerful you really are. Maybe you're new to the spiritual journey, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, this is real. Oh my gosh, this like, maybe something that you thought was like, oh, that's not true, or that can't happen, is starting to really happen for you. And you're starting to realize how magical this world really is. Again, I'm being drawn back to this clear quartz and being amplified. Like, this is a week of amplification. For some of you guys, maybe actually get some clear quartz. It's a very cheap crystal to get, or inexpensive crystal to get, and keep it on you this week. If you can wear that, keep it in your pocket, get a small one, keep it on you somewhere. And also I'm hearing for somebody look into doing crystal grids, could be also very powerful for you this week as well, to start looking into getting like crystals to make a crystal grid. And they do make crystal grid boards, but you don't really need that. You can look those up on how to just make a grid out of your crystals, but that's going to be very powerful for you this week. But clear quartz is huge. Like, I have this one, I don't know, I feel like being show and tell. Like, this one is just stunning, right? And I have a massive one. I'm not going to move my camera, like a huge one on top of my desk up here. I think I shared that in my stories the other day. Or my shorts. Gosh, this is such a big week for you guys. Like, the power of this is just really exciting. Just things are going to be coming together. Again, really, really focusing in. They keep reminding me, be mindful of what you're putting your intention on and your primary thoughts on, because this is a huge week for manifesting for you guys, pile 3, like massive. So be mindful that you're thinking about the things that you want to bring into your life versus the things that you don't. I'm just going to quit right now. Okay. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. I kind of wish this card didn't come up, because now it just looks like I planned this, and I really, really promised you guys it didn't. Any of my friends that know, like, I talk about this all the time, that I laugh when all the cards just line up. Like, it makes me so giddy. Okay. Manifesting dreams. Your dreams are coming true. I don't know how many more times I can say that. I'm going to just move past it. I've already talked about that so much. It's big. For self-care, you guys are being guided to make sure you're stretching, move your body, doing yoga. There's so many different levels of yoga, but really the whole thing with this is stretch. But this is such a beautiful card. Like, how stunning. I have this in a bigger form, this picture. But so beautiful. But yeah, moving in your body, getting really like in touch with the physical form that you're in this week is going to be really important for a lot of you guys. If you find yourself getting overwhelmed or nervous for some reason, I'm being told just to really go back in with your body and just focus on how your body feels as you're stretching it. You might not be able to do a movement like this, but just, even just taking the moments to like put your arms all the way up and just stretch, or even stretch in the morning when you wake up, is really going to help you feel like, and get things flowing and the energy flowing through your body. And getting your chakras aligned could be important this week. So possibly doing Reiki, doing a Reiki meditation, or possibly going to a Reiki practitioner. There's long distance and in-person people that can do really amazing stuff and getting things really aligned. But yeah, they keep showing me, I'm literally seeing like the line of the chakras and energy flowing through through it is going to be very important. And for some reason, like actually feeling into your body. I don't know if there's like yoga chakra alignment flows. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's what they're telling me right now. So if you know of that, do it. Other of you guys just doing yoga and getting really tapped in and tuned in with your body. So for your chakra card, you guys do have the root chakra, red jasper, and this is about grounding. It says sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. So being grounded this week is also going to be very powerful for you guys. Possibly going out and doing like a gratitude walk. That's where you kind of walk, and for each step that you take, you say something you're thankful for or something that you're grateful for. It's a good way to like just really being an appreciation of the life and the body that you have. An appreciation is a big key into bringing things that you want into your life. Gratitude is everything. It's the key. I'm telling you, like being grateful for things that you have. And if you if you're in one of those moods where you're like, I can't think of anything I want to be thankful for, literally just take a step and say thank you, and another step and say thank you. And even you have to just say, I'm thankful for the breath in my lungs. Like being grateful for those kind of things can change so much and just really bring you out of these like bad moods that we have just by switching to gratitude. It really can be life-changing. Okay, for love, let's see what you guys have. We have passion and chemistry. So very fiery energy going on this week. A lot of passion in your romantic connections and your loving connections. A lot of chemistry is coming in. Maybe, either rekindling, continuing a relationship you already have. But just know that the passion and chemistry is top notch along with this energy. Also, sexual energy and stuff is also really great for manifesting, like that. Just that energy of creation is what you guys are kind of in, and that also leads to like passions and so much chemistry. Like the energy I'm feeling tapping into this group is like making my face tingle. It's pretty crazy. So it's a very, very powerful week. I don't know how many times I can say that. Please, please, please understand how powerful this week is for you guys, and really, really understand that. Like my face is tingling so bad it's itching. It's really crazy. So I don't know if anyone else feels that, when you guys watch piles like this, when a lot of people that are really on this aligned energy, that's my question. Okay, so if I'm curious, when you guys watch this, so when I'm tapping in and I feel everyone's energy that I'm tapping into, does anyone else feel that when they watch piles? Do you sometimes pick up energy of other people that are watching it? This is just... It feels really good though, guys. It feels really good. But it's intense. Okay, moving on. Wow, I've gotten so weird with this pile. All right. Thank you guys for still being here and loving me. All right. So pile 3, we're going to pick up love messages from the different zodiac elements. So if you're dealing with the different zodiac signs, the elemental that they are, this is a message for them. Anyways, so we'll start with earth signs. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, this is what they'd want to say, and one fell out. So I get scared if I'm being honest with you. Okay. For those dealing with a water sign, which is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, what do they want to say? I do miss talking to you. Okay, those dealing with a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what do they want to say? True love is hard to find, but I found it with you. And those dealing with the air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what do they want to say? Woo. I'm not sure if I feel the same way I once did. That can go either way. All right, guys, so now we'll pull letters and charms. All right, first I'll pull a zodiac sign. So this is someone that you could be dealing with heavily this week, or the energy of this sign. So we have Pisces. So you could be dealing with the Pisces this week. Also, your dreams could be very important this week. Also, things ending and cycles clearing out, and just spirituality in general, which has already been huge in this pile. But Pisces is ruled by the 12th house. So it's kind of like those ending spirituality, just daydreamy intuition too. But they keep just telling me dreams are extremely important for you guys this week. Okay, letters for pile 3, please. And this can be someone's initials. This can be your initials. Sometimes it spells out words or locations that are important to you. All right, we have a Y, L, C, A, O, and N. All right. And then let's pull some cards for pile 3, please. What else do they need to know about their week? Oh, we have time. We have love will find a way. We have the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, and then we have a heart with a peace sign and a leaf. So there could be a new beginning in love. Someone could be hearing I love you for the first time too. And then a new perspective switch. So you might be asked to look at things from a different angle this week. Also, this could be a slight pause, but the energy of your guys' pile is way too intense for me to say that some of you guys are going to be in a pause. This is very fast moving energy that we're sitting in. So I'm thinking like you're going to be looking at something from a new angle this week, possibly looking at love from a new angle or the things that fill your cup from a new angle. But we do have love finds a way in this compass. So love could be finding its way to you. Love could help you find your way if you just follow what you love and what lights you up and what fills your cup. It really could be bringing you on path this week. And this brings me into this heart with this peace sign it. So you're going to have a lot of peace in your heart this week. You're going to find just so much peace around something that has maybe been bothering your heart for a while. With this time here, this time is like the time is now. Things are happening. Things are finally coming together, and it's time to really like put all the things that you've been learning into practice. And then we have this leaf, which feels like that turnover, a new leaf. So something just new needs to be like happening this week. You should be expanding. But I'm really hearing just follow your heart. Like love is the answer. Love is the way for you guys. All right, pile 3, thanks for sitting with me through all that. But again, huge week, huge week. I'm very excited for you guys. So even if you guys want to drop in there like what you're manifesting this week in a comment, I'd love to hear it and help put positive intention towards that as well with you. So as always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's been truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.